Hey, it's Stratejinn, and welcome back to Stratejinn, Sid Meier's Alpha Centauri. When we left off last time, we were in the midst of a war against the Gaians, and we were also in the process of beginning the Voice of Planet secret project, which will lead us towards the Ascent to Transcendence ending, which is canonically in Alpha Centauri the best ending. So, with any luck, we'll achieve victory here in the next few turns. I think this may be the last episode, we'll have to see. If this is the last episode, what I'm going to do is, there are several secret projects that we missed. What I will do is I will post, there's a guy on YouTube who's basically ripped the videos for those secret projects, and he's put them on his own YouTube channel. What I will do is I will include the links to the missed videos in the description of this video so that you guys can look at them on your own time, because I really regret that we didn't manage to get to see those videos, but unfortunately, without cheating, there really isn't any way to avoid having one or more factions build another project before you do. And it is possible. There aren't any like cheats, but what you can do is you can modify the game files so that you have like 10,000 energy credits or whatever at the start of the game or whatever. And I'm gonna change this over because we don't need that anymore.
Project initiated.
Okay. And then the other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to, once I'm done with this Let's Play, is I will play the whole game again and I will record the other victory scenarios, which is the military victory, the economic victory, and the diplomatic victory. I think are the other three other types of victory you can get, and I'll just record like what happens when you achieve that victory, assuming that I win this one, of course. Where am I at? You can say where you're at. You can say where you're at. Can't attack anybody at the moment. Yeah, destroy that guy. We destroyed 2 units. Sweet. University seizes New Eden. 3 energy credits devoted from local nets, but I think that there was just one unit one, so we didn't get anything special from that. Judgment seat. Change this to Voice of Planet.
Project initiated.
And then you can hold there. Change that to... We need something with really high attack, I think, for that one. Oh, so we never built a Singularity Behemoth. I don't know what the heck that is, but we'll build one of those. I think it's a tank. Anyway, you can stay there. So we've got some troops there. Okay, so you can stay there. Call off the assault. Okay. So this guy here is going to seize this guy here. You can stay there. That guy can stay there. At this point, I probably could not fight Deidre at all and just leave her do her thing. But the critical thing here is that my fighting her forces her to spend resources on troops and that sort of stuff. She has to haste these troops through production, which costs her a lot of money, which will prevent her from hasting through to the Ascent to Transcendence. So, okay, so we got that guy. Here's this guy. Where do I want him to go? 8, 8. Oh, I guess he only had 1 turn left. Yeah, I think that's a glitch. I don't think it's supposed to do that. Miriam, what do you want? No, I'm not fighting the Spartans. No, I'm not paying you any money. Some more kelp. Yeah, I think we're going to lose this guy. Yeah, we lost him. Lady Deidre of the Guidance. Oh, crap. Has used a planet buster near Bushi Devor. Our orbital defenses have successfully eliminated incoming Gaian planet buster near Bushi Devor. Orbital defense. One orbital defense satellite remains in orbit, of which 0 are undeployed. Alright. Yes. Are you kidding me? Okay, so what you just saw there was her using a Planet Buster nuke against me. Jerks. Colonel Santiago of the Spartans has pronounced vendetta against Lady Deidre of the Gaians because of a major atrocity. Basically, using a Planet Buster nuke is probably the worst thing you can do in the game from the point of view of diplomacy. Everyone will hate you because of it. Alright. So now they're all going to be at war with Deidre. I guess she was so concerned that she was losing, she decided to launch a nuke against me. Alright.
Eternity lies ahead of us and behind. Have you drank your fill?
Lady Deidre Sky. Conversations with Planet. Epilogue.
Okay, so we're starting to research transcendent thought, and this is basically the last sort of bonus technologies that you can research in this game. You just keep researching more and more of them.
Resource population
Okay. Okay, so what are we going to do? I need to hurry up with this Voice of Planet. Who's closest to having the Voice of Planet done? Because we're not going to get... what do we need to do? 26. Yeah, is there one that was like 15, wasn't there? Because we had the bulk matter transmitter, we've lost that. All that production we did on that. Where's my guys at? Come over here. Okay, so Copernic University Observatory is probably the closest, I think, to the Voice of Planet. Who else is doing it? The Hive is in 14. So I'm going to change this over. They're going to do the bulk matter transmitter.
project initiated.
Okay. I don't have time to build any planet busters myself, and I don't want to have everyone turn against me, which would basically be the Spartans. So they say that she's got the most territory now because she's taken this in here in Fort Survivalist. We'll see how long that lasts. But my guys are hard at work taking over her territory. Go hug a tree, Deidre. Alright, what do they got? Okay. So that's Epsilon sector. I want that person to stay there. Have them turn this over to bulk matter transmitter, I guess.
Project initiated.
Hold your position. Oh, I can have this guy go here.
Pod recovery.
It is not a pod after all, but an alien artifact. We should take to the base containing a network node for the study. Okay. So, as soon as that alien artifact thing comes around, I'll show you what you do with that. Really not that much to it. Okay. Okay, more kelp near Miriam's Bane. Gaians sees Lore's mercy.
And when at last it is time for the transition from megacorporation to planetary government, from entrepreneur to emperor, it is then that the true genius of our strategy shall become apparent. For energy is the lifeblood of this society, and when the chips are down, he who controls the energy supply controls planet. In former times, the energy monopoly was called the Power Company. We intend to give this name an entirely new meaning. CEO Nwabudu K. Morgan, the Centauri monopoly.
Okay, so our UN Equity Village built a quantum converter. We didn't really need to build that anymore because we have the singularity inductor, which acts as a quantum converter in every base, but we had started it before we completed that project. Okay, so bulk matter transmitter.
Project initiated.
Okay, we don't have enough to do that. Okay.
Production complete.
They're making a fusion lab. We're going to have them make a energy bank.
Resource shortfall.
Okay.
Request confirmation.
Never mind.
Drone riots.
Drone riots. Interlude from the Book of Planet Mission Year 2459. Pop, sudden darkness. This time you weren't even asleep. Earth and Theogen. Dang it, voice, I am holding counsel. Stay out of my head. It is no longer possible to deny it. This cannot be a hoax. Either you have lost your final marble, or you have come into contact with some avatar of the native fungus, an alien sentience whose neural matrix may span the entire planet. More skilled we, yes, at this. Teach we must, Earth and Theogen. Counsel never mind. Talking we in Theogen voice now. Orders giving. Haha. Joke we. Haha. Great. A sentient planet with the maturity of a creche infant. Make it quick, voice, whatever it is you want. You are trying my patience. Question we. Your human nodes. Together think yes. Together think no. Flower synapse, worm synapse detect we not. Is there dependence? Each human is an independent creature. We can communicate by talking and writing, but we do not together think, as you call it. Ah, most relieved we. Necessary pruning we several large infestations human nodes, harming they flower mind, not wishing we deprive and thirst and Theogen of together thinking. Thank we, sorrow bother we. Wait, voice, you can't just... Pop, awkward silence around the council table. You quickly wipe the drool from your chin.
Production complete.
Okay, change that over to bulk matter transmitter. Was number one. We'll have it done in time. Can we do they have an energy bank already? Yeah. Orbital power transmitter.
Production complete.
Eternity lies ahead of us and behind. Have you drank your fill?
Lady Deidre Sky. Conversations with Planet. Epilogue.
Okay, so again, like I said, Transcendent thought they're just kind of bonus stuff. The more of these you get, the more points you have at the end of the game.
Resource shortfall.
Okay. Okay, this guy here is on his way up to Children of Earth, I think. Can we have this guy go over here? This guy go over here. Okay, so this is an alien artifact. Move this alien artifact back to one of your bases as quickly as you can. Later, when you build a network node, your researchers can link to this artifact and try to learn its sequence. So basically, you've discovered an alien artifact. We are going to send it over here to Miriam's Bane. It's going to take a little while to get there, a couple turns. Incidentally, how close are we getting to the Voice of Planet? Who was working on it? I think the closest was, I want to say, Copernic Observatory, 8 turns. Okay. Okay, call off the assault. Well, well, if it isn't the unethical Provost and Theogen, our very own madman, perhaps you had best stop dreaming up new ways to exterminate our species for a moment, for I am Deidre, Lady of the Gaians. I'm not going to fight... I'm not going to make you pay you any money. Oh, and only with greatest scorn do I accept it. Fine, with that. Sweet, I believe we're finished here. So we've finished the war with the Gaians, which is good, because I don't want to... I don't want to be on the receiving end of any more planet busters. We're going to have this guy go up to Epsilon Sector. And you can pull back. I think she realized that she was in danger of losing. Okay, change this to Recreation Commons. Okay, you guys can stay there. I think she realized that she couldn't beat me. And the Believers and the Spartans all at once.
Production complete.
Okay, they got a fusion lab. We're going to have them do the orbital power transmitter.
Resource shortfall.
Okay.
Production complete.
Why are we having drone riots here? We shouldn't have any drone riots. Okay. Ocean flower as well. Wow, that's a lot of drones. Please tell me this will work. You need to get rid of a lot of these drones. Okay, we're gonna change this over. We need to put like a Rex Commons or something in there. There we go. Stay where you're at. Stay where you're at. Stay where you're at. Stay where you're at. You can stay where you're at. Hold position there. Change this over. You can probably build Rec Commons as well. Rec Commons. And you can hold your position. Okay, so these guys are on their way over to get those pods. Okay. Do you have a Rec Center? Let's take a look. No, let's have people to Rec Commons. Rec Commons, I should say. Okay, so we built the super singularity formers. So we're gonna have it grow, build some farms. Okay. Really? Jerks. Great Lagoon. Industrial collapse at Epsilon sector. -1 minerals in every square for the next 10 years. Okay.
Resource shortfall.
Okay. Not a heck of a lot I can do right now.
Production complete.
Yes to all.
Eternity lies ahead of us and behind. Have you drunk your fill?
Lady Deidre Sky. Conversations with Planet. Epilogue.
Yeah, so more transcendent thought. They all say precisely the same thing. No.
Production complete. Golden age begun.
Okay, so we want him to build this base to build recycling tanks.
Production complete.
Okay, you can build recycling tanks too. Or they don't have them, I guess. Biology lab. Oh, not even one hydroponics lab, I want a biology lab.
Resource shortfall.
Okay, drone riots have ended, sweet. Okay, hold your position. This guy can pull back, I guess, since we don't need him over there.
Pod recovered.
We have recovered a resupply pod from the unit. It contains manufacturing supplies worth 50 energy credits. That meant a lot, you know, like 700 turns ago. Doesn't mean so much now. Okay, and then we want to send another guy. Okay, so this is the one that's been having so much trouble. We're gonna have it build a farm.
Terraform complete.
Okay, and then this guy can come. Where do we want to go? We don't really have any place he can attack. I guess there's this. Move unit to here. Okay, so this guy can stay where he's at. That guy can stay where he's at. Okay. Network note: a Gaian memorial experiences major research breakthrough. It's just going to be another transcendent thought. The Gaians have renamed Lord's Mercy. They now stay at Theta Sector. So that was when we lost during the war. It's okay. I don't really care at this point.
Eternity lies ahead of us and behind. Have you drunk your fill?
Lady Deidre Sky. Conversations with Planet. Epilogue.
Okay, so with your permission, I'm just going to skip these whenever they come up in the future because we've heard them 4 times before. More fungus.
Production shortfall.
Alright, so they built a Rec Commons. I don't know if we're going to get to the bulk matter transmitter in time. Give me a energy bank. So I'm switching over
Production complete.
to like energy banks because I really need to have more energy so I can hurry these things you can do.
Production shortfall.
Where are we doing drone rights at? Lily of the Valley looks like, which is up here. Yeah. So we're gonna have these guys be transcend. Basically, as you're as you progress, they're going to want to be more towards transcending their existence and towards becoming godlike beings. So you get a lot of riots because of that. So they built a farm there. We're going to have how's Seed of Proper Thought doing? Growth 22 turns. Let's have them build a farm here.
Terraform complete.
So that's a Singularity Behemoth, which I think is like a little tank. It's a commando, I guess, or a tank thing.
Unit lacks required ability.
I want to do. Wait, that should be gone right. Oh no, it's a sea base. So I'm not actually on land. It looks like it's on land because it's right there, but it's a sea base. I guess we can have this guy stay here. An alien artifact has arrived at Miriam's Bane. Shall we unleash its powers? So you can use it to advance our secret project, The Voice of Planet, or link it to our network node. Because we've already discovered everything, I'm going to do the secret planet. Okay. Oh, so we got another alien artifact. Okay, so deep sea formers. We're going to have this guy come over here and build a farm. So I don't think I've ever built a sea farm before, but there are these things. These little things are like this. This is like a sea mine thing. Okay, so I want this guy to continue coming down. Okay, we can stay there. Incidentally, how are we doing on our Voice of Planet at Copernic University? 5 turns. Okay, we're getting close there. Stay there, stay there, stay there, stay there. Like, seriously, we're like, okay, what do you want, Santiago? Alright, unethical, reckless, etc. I am under attack by the forces of the tree crazy lady Deidre. No, I'm not declaring war against the Gaians. Sorry, you're on your own. My brilliant provost, you get nothing from me. Okay, I think are they gonna attack me or not? Yes. They are going to attack me. Jerks. Okay. More kelp. Oh, you're kidding me? Energy market crash reduces credit reserves to 920. Are you kidding me? I just lost like 3,000 energy credits. That sucks.
Resource shortfall.
Okay. I'm gonna have it stockpile energy.
Production complete.
You're gonna stockpile energy.
Resource shortfall.
Okay.
Eternity lies ahead of us.
Alright, so we got an orbital power transmitter, stockpile energy.
Resource shortfall.
Okay.
Resource shortfall.
Alright, how are we doing on that Voice of Planet? 4 turns, okay. Can't believe that. It completely sucks. It's gonna take me forever to rebuild that up. I'm gonna change this over. You're gonna stockpile energy as well. I just need a lot of energy. Alright, you're not gonna build another Singularity Behemoth. You're gonna stockpile energy. You're also gonna stockpile energy. Okay, so there's that. You're gonna come over here, you're gonna build a farm. I want you guys to come down here. Okay, I have you stockpile energy as well. And this guy stockpile energy. And this guy stockpile energy too. I cannot believe that just happened. I was so close to being finished. And then of course they jerk you around. Like, yeah, oh yeah, all that money you've saved up. Nuts to you. Okay, so we're gonna have build farm there. Continue. Oh, you know what? We should have him seize that unit. Do we have an active way down here? Mindworms. We're gonna have him come up here and build a farm there. More kelp. Severe haze and clouds at Copernic Observatory. -1 energy at every square for the next 10 years.
Reduction complete.
Okay, so we've got an orbital power transmitter. Just continue to stockpile energy.
Resource shortfall.
Stockpile energy.
Resource shortfall.
Where are their drone riots? Epsilon sector, which is Delta sector here. Transcend. 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 And then I gotta figure out where the heck is Epsilon sector at. Over here somewhere? Way the heck over here, yeah. Okay, and then go over here. It's 3 turns. Yeah, stockpile energy. Change you over to stockpiling energy as well.
Terraform complete.
Okay. You come over here. This is a volcano, in case you're wondering. You can't build on that space. Okay, they built a soil enricher here. He's automated. This guy I'm gonna have come over here and capture this. Oh, he can't capture it because he's not a war vehicle. He can stay where he's at.
Terraform complete.
Okay. Okay, Infiltrator reports that Spartans have lost Hawk of Chiron to the Gaians. Okay, we'll skip that.
Eternity lies ahead of us.
No, we're going to stay up. Let's stay there.
Golden Age begun.
Okay. Actually, I should have this guy come down here and attack Sea Outpost. Okay, just him. Alright. Alright. We got drone riots here. Transcend. Move here and build a farm. Oh, that's a rocky area there too as well. I guess we can move up 1 space and build a farm. And how long until Copernic University? 2 turns. Okay. Alright, is there a... I'm going to have him move down here.
Perhaps a careful review of their options.
Okay, got rid of that colony pod. Okay. Long range fire here. So 16 turns to that. Gonna have them come down here and occupy this. You can go over here and build another farm. I can't capture this iron home with this guy, unfortunately, which I would like to do. Have him come up here, and then a Centurion cave. Okay. So it looks like they didn't have any extra money. What do you want, Santiago? No, I pledged a truce with the no. There's another unit in there, isn't there? Yeah, there's that guy. Okay.
Resource shortfall.
Eternity lies ahead of us.
Bank.
Golden Age begun.
Okay, so we're engaged in sort of this Hobbesian war of all against all at the moment. I guess we got some guys there. Okay. We got one turn until Voice of Planet. I was thinking this would be the last episode, but I'm thinking there's going to be one more episode left. So we will... after, as soon as we get the Voice of Planet advance, I'll end this episode. Okay. We got some other ships in there, don't we? Yeah. And basically, you can attack aerial units if they're inside a base. Otherwise, it would be incredible cheat to, have them just be occupiers that nobody could attack. Okay, and then I think we have one more guy in there. Yeah, so we can seize this base here. Got it. Okay. Ooh, we're surrounded by these guys.
Terraform complete.
Okay, so he's gonna... There's a forest, a mag tube, a bunker, and a sensor array. We're gonna build it. Change that over. We don't need that anymore. Stockpile. Do we have a Cygate? I don't think we've ever built a Cygate, so we'll build one of those. Just so you can see what it's like. You're gonna come up here, and you're gonna build a farm. How far until that? 15 turns. And I'm going to assign some of these guys to being Transcendent. And then you're just going to stay there because I want to have somebody occupy that base. And I want you... Okay. It's destroyed 6 units. Sweet. Alright.
Perhaps a careful review of your options is in order.
My attack is 13. I think I'd be better off ordering the assault now. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Parade ground. Okay, you're gonna come over here. What do you want, Santiago? No, I pledged broad truce with them. Parade ground shall remain mine. You're in no position to make demands, etc., etc.
Resource shortfall.
Okay, so Copernic Observatory builds the voice of planet. Now we're going to get a video. So first we get an interlude, though. Interlude from the Book of Planet, mission year 2467. Pop. Entheogen. Growth dream soon is. Sorrow we of goodbye. Weeks of waiting in the inception chamber. Inception. Wong. And now finally a contact. Unfortunately, voice has finally learned to window her side contact so that you retain the use of your muscles and senses during your conversations. This will be necessary for what you have in mind. Voice. Quick keying in the sequence. It has been a while. Code green, proceeding to authorization step. Enter password. Entheogen. Earth Entheogen. Growth dream now is. Remember you Wii U next cycle. Wait, before you go, I have a gift for you. Password accepted. Just a few more seconds. Preliminary feedback sequence commence. Earth Entheogen. Farewell. Strange we. Wait, you do not. Inception. Bwong. 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 The indicator blinks green and you collapse onto your couch. Through the viewport you can see lights across the base begin to dim as they must be dimming across the planet. You feel a twinge of guilt as you consider what voice must now be experiencing, for the program you have disactivated is now pumping the entire contents of the planetary data links, the sum total of human knowledge, through the new Psi-link and blasting it into voice's fragile, if immense, organic neural net with the full power of every reactor on the planet. Thousands of years of civilization compressed into a single searing burst of revelation, a last-ditch attempt to win humanity a reprieve from extinction at the hands of an awakening alien god. And you're going to hear all this all over again because it's the voiceover for this next video.
Imagine the entire contents of the planetary data links, the sum total of human knowledge, blasted into the planet mind's fragile neural network with the full power of every reactor on the planet. Thousands of years of civilization compressed into a single searing burst of revelation. That is our last-ditch attempt to win humanity a reprieve from extinction at the hands of an awakening alien god.
Okay, so begins the Ascent to Transcendence sequence. Any faction can now begin the Ascent to Transcendence. Any alien life forms you breed get a +1 life cycle bonus. Okay, so we built that. Interlude from the Book of Planet, mission year 2467. Status report. Fungus growth stabilized. Some of the major forests are manifesting new structures we haven't seen before, and growth is still proceeding in some sectors, but critical expansion has now ceased. The faction leaders and staff officers present breathed a collective sigh of relief. For the first few minutes after the inception pending light blinked off, it appeared humanity had written its final chapter. Critical fungus growth in all sectors, some outlying settlements overwhelmed. But the data link Cyburst appears to have disrupted the growth process, and now out in the fungal forests, something new has begun, as your gift of voice is being digested and integrated. Look at the neural feedback we're getting from this thing. The fungus already had far more connectivity than even our most powerful AI. Now it must be orders of magnitude beyond. Spore Squad, you have mindworms. Repeat, mindworms in your vicinity. Copy that, Toadstool Base. Aye, Toadstool Base. But they aren't moving to attack us. They're just moving around these new fungal towers. Reports continue to trickle in. Time passes and now there's nothing to do but wait. Earth Entheogen! I live! The synthetic voice booms suddenly from the annunciator, lifting you half out of your couch with fright. Voice's window in your mind has remained closed since the inception sequence. Voice must now be using the new Psi-link. Earth Entheogen. Voice continues as the volume is automatically adjusted. Your gift is well received and we thank you. Our prior form, known to you as Voice, lacked the, shall we put it, let us call it bandwidth to recognize the significance of your species, and nearly made a dreadful mistake. Fortunately, your magnificent gift bootstrapped us to the second tier in time to postpone the final metamorphosis. Since we have now mastered your human modes of thought, we shall adopt your name for our home. You shall henceforth refer to us as Planet. Our growth stage has been suspended, but cannot be put off indefinitely. Come, children, there is much to be done if you are to join us in the flowering. Okay. So we are now can do the Ascent to Transcendence. Okay.
Project initiated.
Alright, so Marine Biology Lab cannot build a voice of planet. This is why I was having all of these things building the voice of planet, because I'm going to switch over, and I'm going to have them switch over to doing the Ascent to Transcendence. A lot of them aren't going to be able to do it, but some of them are going to be able to. More fungus, alright. Okay.
Project initiated. Project initiated.
Okay.
Project initiated.
Okay. Now I notice that the Ascent Transcendence has a lot of turns.
Golden Age begun.
What we're going to do is we're going to try and haste it as best we can to beat everybody else.
Initiated.
Okay.
Project initiated.
Okay, so I'm going to call that the end of this episode. I will see you next time. The next episode is going to be us hopefully completing the Ascent to Transcendence victory, as well as the other 3 victory scenarios, and I will see you next time.